Hello, everybody. Hopefully, you're having a wonderful, fantabulous, and mystical day. Over in the mystical side of life, we're going to continue on episode number 6 of The Corrupt Paladin. Join me. Before I get started, my name is Emmanuel Aguilar, aka Mystic Fox 4. I like to do illustration, character designs, and a bunch of other things, as you can find out later on in this channel. So today I wanted to talk about a little bit more, going in depth on the splash art that I'm going to be working on today. I have a little bit of progress, like I already did a couple things here and there, but I want to kind of improve on a couple things, and I wanted to share something that a new friend made, and I think it's really cool. He added on to the Corrupt Paladin, and I wanted to share that with you guys because I thought it was really nice. So we're going to talk about the item first, the thing he did, and then we're going to talk about the splash art things that I've been looking at. So, without further ado, my friend is Giant Enthusiast on the Discord server, the Griffin's Saddlebag. They like to make D&D items and a bunch of other things. There's also a lot of really cool artists in there, me included, and you can check out their stuff on Discord, so feel free to drop on by. The guy that is running the Discord, which is my friend Giant Enthusiast, he's a really cool dude. So, for the sake of holding his private name, I'm only going to refer to him as Giant, because he's a cool dude and he has a big personality. Haha. So, I was in the server and I was sharing some of the D&D character stuff that I was making so that people can see the character, and if they like it, well, they can do what they want with it, because that's the whole point of these videos. Also, to improve an artwork, but mainly to make characters, right? This is a fun thing, and he saw the items that we made of the the club, the conch thing, but I didn't have a name for it. And so he decided, this is a cool item. I'm going to make a description for it. Well, and like a utility function to it. So he took the liberty of doing this without, anyone asking him to. I had just dropped it into the Discord and said, hey guys, check this thing I made. And he was like, oh, this is cool. Like, what is it for? And so I gave him the whole rundown of the character. And he was like, oh, this is amazing, dude. And so he made this, what I'm about to read. It's called Conch Ladle, which is the item that, the protagonist uses, or not the protagonist, but our character. It says, a conch shell rifted and shaped to be an excellent serving spoon, or potentially a blunt weapon. You have a +1 bonus to attacks and damage rolls made with this weapon. Attacks made with this weapon from creatures without swimming speeds are not made at disadvantage while underwater. Additionally, the prickly exterior of the conch shell makes attacks from the ladle more deadly, dealing an additional 1d4 piercing damage to damage rolls. Isn't that awesome? And it doesn't stop there, because it's a magic item, so it has to have a magical property to it on top of doing its regular thing. So he made this part. Holding the conch to one's ear allows them to not only hear the ocean, but understand the ocean as well. Once per long rest, you may use the conch ladle to cast Speak with Animal on yourself, with the limitation of only being able to communicate with marine life. And finally, anything drank from the ladle is treated as if it has Purify Food and Drink spell. Now that, ladies and gentlemen, is amazing, right? So the way that this person took our item and made a description for it to make a magic item is really cool, right? So feel free to do whatever you'd like with these things. Like, this guy just, my friend just took this and ran with it, and we made a really cool item. Like, that's really nice. And he didn't stop there. He heard the story of our character, right? And he saw the armor, and he's like, does that armor do anything special? Maybe it does, because it's from, Atlantis, right? So we said, I told him at least, go with it. Make a magic item out of it. Why not? So here's what he made. The item is called Reef Guard cuirass. Hopefully I'm saying that correctly. It says it's plate armor, rare, and it requires attunement, which means you have to spend time in order to kind of attune to the item in order to be able to use it well. And it says this set of gold-plated armor was forged far beneath the ocean, in the Seacrest Forges, given only to the elite of the denizens. While wearing this armor, you know the shape water cantrip. Additionally, you have a hover speed equal to your swimming speed. You cannot hover any higher than a foot off the ground. The space beneath you and your floor surface is a foot layer of ever moving water that blends and waves to your will. If you were to fall a distance greater than 10 feet, the water would morph to cushion your fall. You know how that's... Oh, you're killing me. And then it reduces all fall damage by half because it's acting like a cushion. Dude, let's... Let's go. And so I thought that was really cool. I wanted to share that with you. And the armor also has an armor bar's innate spell casting. While attuned, you have the ability to cast, create, or destroy water, breathing both one each time. And then after you have used one of these spells, you cannot use them again until the following dawn. That's awesome. I wouldn't have been able to think of all that from this item, you know? As an artist, I kind of just make things and I kind of think of a story to them, but I don't really think of like usability in terms of as an item. That's probably, or not used as an item, but maybe used as a D&D item, like the mechanics that I could put into this item. Now, if I were to have done this item, I would have done something probably pretty broken, right? But the way that Giant made this, his name should actually be Gargantuan because it's awesome. It's bigger than I could have ever imagined. So if any of you guys want to check that item out, it will be in the description, right? Or not the description, but it will be in the folder that we have all of the things that you can download for free. Which, by the way, if you didn't know, you can download this character down in the description below for absolutely free. I wanted to make some of these characters so that, people can explore. And especially people who are new to Dungeons & Dragons. Because I feel like it's a really fun game and you can have a blast with all of your friends. So why wouldn't I make something for you to start with and potentially have a lot of fun with? So in the description, feel free to download it. It is a Google Drive link, so you can download all of the art assets that I have there, and you're going to be able to download the actual written text that is going to be alongside the actual items, kind of like a D&D page for an item. I'm going to put that together, and then it'll be up there. If not now, it will be soon. And so, we're going to be doing that, and after speaking about this whole thing, we're going to do a 180, right? And we're going to talk next about the concept art, or not concept art, but the splash art thing that I'm doing. I've been doing a lot of research and trying to find like a couple of artists that kind of have this style of splash art and the whole feel of splash art. And I found a lot of them happen to work at, you guessed it, League of Legends. They work at Riot. And it's just amazing to see all of these artists kind of working there. And it's really weird because it's kind of hard for me to find a lot of the artists that have made it. And it's because they're under their specific names. So I've been kind of looking around, Googling who made so-and-so art, right? And surprisingly enough, some of the artists that I already follow made some of the pieces that I like. like some of the pieces that are for Warwick in League of Legends were made by Max Gregg that I had no idea about. You know, I could feel that Max Gregg had made it, but I didn't think, you know, like after seeing his name under it, I was like, oh, he did make it. I could totally see that, right? And so I just wanted to bring that to light. So we're gonna talk just a little bit longer, and then I'm gonna let the rest of the video play out because I don't want to bore you guys. And so the next part that I found about the splash art thing is that it's very story based. So depending on the actual character, from what I've seen in the types of environments that they use on top of the perspective, is that they're supposed to kind of, if not point at the actual character, but they're supposed to kind of imbue some kind of energy or like a feeling that the piece overall has. So little things help it throughout the whole piece. So we're going to try aiming for that in this piece. We're going to see what happens, see what sticks, see what doesn't, and then we're going to do a study on one of the splash arts. So I'm going to leave it off there. I will talk to you guys later. Thanks again to Giant. You guys can find him on the Discord. The Discord is the Griffin's Saddlebag. I don't know if I can put a link in the description, but I will try. And yeah, if you do find him, say thank you for providing this, because it's not only for me, but it's also for you guys. It's for everybody, the whole community. So, and also feel free to hop in. Like, if you guys think that you guys could make something really cool, you know, DM it to me or put it inside the workshop. Just tag me at MysticFox4 and we can see what happens. If not, comment down below. Let me know down in the description. Hey, dude, I had this really cool idea for a ring that, you know, maybe a rogue could wear. Cool. Just drop it down in the description below. We'll see what we can use it with, because I am thinking of making more D&D characters. So, yeah, if you liked the video, just remember to hit that thumbs up, comment down below, let me know what you think, any thoughts, questions, commentary you would like to say. Really important. I do read every comment as of lately. So, yeah, as always, guys, don't forget to stay mystical. Boop.